and welcome to The Outside. I'm Matt Jones from Bedford Valeting and detailing.com, and this is the channel where you can see the work I've completed, and in some cases I'll show you how that work is done. I brought you outside for a good reason today, because this is a tangent, or gone off on a tangent of a service which I've completed before and has grown this year. More than any other year, full stop. And that's kind of the story of what's happened in my job throughout trading since 1992. And you don't mean to specialise in something, but you end up doing so simply from people asking you to do that job. And in doing that job, you end up learning more ways of doing things, becoming more efficient at doing them, and creating better finishes. And that's what makes the interest in my job still keep appealing to me 32 years on from when I started doing this venture on my own back in the 90s, early 90s. So this is actually all about horse boxes, and hence why I'm outside. Just to the left of me over here is one of my friends and clients, who is Damien Hopkins, who's got an arena and keeps horses at some stables. And not too far away in that direction is Kiso International. And behind me is, of course, the beautiful countryside where horses can see many a time running along these tracks. So what do I do on the services of horse boxes? Well, the horse box can be the classic horse box, which is the standard one, and you can go up to the more modern types of horse boxes, small horse boxes, all the way through to the lorry horse boxes. Now within those services you can do basic washing. You can get rid of all the black dirt and mould that accrues on top of the roof and in other places, and you can also just basically wash that down and give it a sealant to increase shine and protection on there. So that's kind of a basic service which is done occasionally, and within that basic service often is asked that the inside of the horse box is cleaned, the tack area and some of the living quarters also. Part of the more specialist side of the services that we complete is the outside and the exterior. Now this is kind of born from my experience on caravans and motorhomes, because it's generally gel coat, so I know how to get gel coat very shiny, restore it in a short space of time, and get all the defects, or perhaps not all the defects, but a lion's share of the defects out of the side of the lorry or the horse box, which is obviously it's very prone to catching foliage as you go down the road on tight lanes and so on and so forth. So we can sand those all down if needs be and polish them up. Now that also includes some areas where you have chrome on them on certain lorries. Now they can't always be restored back to original, but we certainly can make a massive improvement. And there's one thing which I do experience seeing horse boxes, and really across the whole of the industry, is that poor machine polishing, which will leave those holograms and buffer trails which you sometimes see down the side of any vehicle really, but generally on the larger vehicles like the lorries it's far more prominent and obvious as it may be on another surface or another vehicle. So we can polish all those areas up, and that includes the metal polishing on there for the wheels, and it also includes doing the windows, where you can put on sealants and rain repellents on there if you wish to have easier driving conditions within wet conditions. So we can put on sealants as well as ceramic coatings depending what you are requiring. Within the living quarters we can clean those up, all surfaces cleaned, and we can do cushion cleaning, including protection within the leather seats if there's leather seats, and fabrics we can put fabric repellent which helps repel against dirt and spillages within those areas. And of course the tack areas once again is something which gets dirty rather quickly, which can be cleaned out to whichever standard really you want to, and that includes all areas and surfaces within there. So what areas do I actually cover? Well, we're based in Bedfordshire, but essentially we can go pretty much anywhere. If it's a long journey, we can stay in a hotel, which does happen when we're polishing boats up, and also with glider trailers also, which have long periods of time of polishing. But generally around the Beds area, the Hertfordshire area, we have regular customers and all those surrounding counties, but we can go further afield if required. So depending on which service you require, we can pretty much do any service that you would like, and that includes cleaning dogs, No, not that far, but we can of course do any service on your horse box, which can come down to the basic cleaning as mentioned. It can come to fine and detailing, it can come to protection, regardless if that's for something you like for it to be clean, or you are selling the vehicle to make it look as best as possible. And that can be catered for any kind of budget which you have. So if you have any specific requirements, then please do click on the contact buttons on the website if you're on there, and of course if you're on YouTube then click the subscribe button if you like videos like this or want to find out more information of other jobs that we have done. I'm Matt Jones in the great outdoors, as you can see in our green and beautiful land, from Bedford Valeting and detailing.com. So thanks for watching, and I hope to hear or see from you at some point. Easy go. Go get stick.